How's everybody doing? My name is Mike from Roots Canine Training. Today we got Miss Nellie with us, and we're going to be working inside my home with her today, and we're doing that on purpose. This is part of the strategy to get her to start laying down on command. So the reason we're not going outside is because she's pretty much giving me a refusal on down. Which to get a dog to lay down, you have to first get them in that position somehow, and then pair the command with that position. So I have to at least get her to lay down some way at first. And if they don't really know what you're doing, sometimes they can be hesitant, and if something's not working, you have to try it a different way. You don't want to sit there and struggle with the dog constantly, and you have to do it in a way that is going to work for them. Each dog is different. So with her outside, there's too much grip on the cement. She can kind of resist too much. The way I'm getting her to lay down is I put my hand on her back and I do what you would do with a puppy, which is if a puppy was not laying down with just leash pressure, then you grab their back and you just move them back and forth to get them off balance. And then you have them lay down. So I'll show you what that looks like here. But she is a very good dog. You know, she's the type of dog you would want to adopt from a rescue, or just have bred or whatever. This is the type of dog you want. Which, I mean, she's a low energy dog. As you see, she's just like sitting here hanging out with me. She's not all over me or anything like that. So she's a very good dog. Each dog is different. Some dogs may do everything with no problem. Some dogs may be harder to do every single command. They may be difficult. For her, she just doesn't want to lay down, which is very common because laying down is the most submissive position you can ask a dog to get into. And I just noticed when I'm outside with her hanging out, and I'll put her on a tether, and we'll be out on the front porch just hanging out for like 20 minutes, and she takes her a very long time, longer than most dogs, to actually lay down. So we're going to teach her how to do that, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I got her in a sit, and that's where I want her. And then just with some leash pressure, because this is how I want her to lay down, just like this, with some leash pressure. Down, and she's not doing it. So I have to add this, which is my hand. Down. Good. Down. So what that is, and the reason I'm using the cement in my home, so I don't have any flooring right now, I just have the cement showing, so that's smoother than outside. The cement's like pitted, the pavers, she can kind of resist too much, and even the carpet gives her too much resistance. So something like tile or linoleum or cement is a good thing to practice that on. Okay, heel, sit. So we just want to keep doing that over and over with her until, and she's actually done this for a few sessions, but we want to keep doing it over and over with her until she starts hearing the word down. She starts just plopping down. So that's what this will create. Down. Good. Down. Good. Down. Okay. Sit. Good. Down. Good girl. Good girl. She's actually doing pretty good. I think I did it twice yesterday with her, 2 different sessions, and she was, she doesn't want to do it. She's resisting. That's why it's the best time to teach them this is when they're a puppy. You want to teach all the commands when they're a puppy, because now she's bigger, she's got more muscle development, she could really resist me, if she wanted to, but she's doing good. It's all about muscle memory. Okay, sit, down. Good. Down. Okay. Down. Good. Down. Good. Down. Okay. Sit. Down. Good girl. So now I'm able to use a little less pressure on her back, because I need her to lay down with the leash, obviously, So you start off like this, and slowly I will take my hand away from doing it, and now I'm just using less pressure with her. She's going down. This time she lay down on the ground rather than like kind of thunking her elbow on the ground. Down. Good. Good girl. Good down. I'm saying good because she's resisting me less and less. When I feel her kind of just give into it, that's when I'm telling her good. Okay. Down. Good. Good. I also want to know when her elbow hits the ground. That's what I mean when I say down. That's where I want your elbows is hitting the ground. Okay. Good. Sit. Down. Good. Good girl. Way less resistance that time. That's exactly what we want. And what this is about is just putting the time in with your dog. If there's something they're bad at, you need to find a way to get them to do it. And I tried this different ways with her. I tried just a leash pressure, stepping on the leash and holding it, using her on a tether, and none of that was working for her. This seemed the easiest thing for her to do. And, you know, she's okay with it. She just doesn't want to do it. But we got to show her, we got to give her the ability to have that muscle memory. We have to keep doing it with her. And then that muscle memory will kick in and she'll just start doing it. Okay. Sit. Sit. Down. Good. Okay. Sit. Here. Sit. I also don't want her facing me, like right towards me with her face right in my face. I kind of want her facing that way so her face isn't right next to me. You always want to be safe when you're doing this. Down. Good girl. Good girl. See, I'm going to take that. I'm going to end it on that note. I'm going to take that one from her. I think that one's really good compared to where we were going from yesterday doing this exercise. And there's been a few days I've been trying to get her to lay down. The way I like to do it is, you know, I got to do it with the least resistance from the dog. But there does come a point where you have to get them in that position if they're not going to do it. You have to physically find a way to get them in that position to then teach them the command on what you want them to do when I say down. Now she's starting to figure out down means make the elbows hit the ground.